welcome to the WhiteSchaffPodcast. This is Adam White.
This is John Chaff.
And this is our first podcast.
Can you guess what this is? These are crutches.
What do you have crutches for, John?
Well, my dad had ACL surgery, and it's pretty cool because they're really fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, John, let's go ahead and jump into our first topic for today.
So a while back, it was a Saturday morning. I really had to pee, but my entire family was asleep, and I really had to go. So I walked downstairs, and I didn't want to use the toilet because that would have made too much noise with all the flushing. So I decided I'm going to pee in the sink.
Oh.
It's environmental.
Like any logical person would think.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's going down the drain. You're using the same...
But then you're having to clean out the sink afterwards. It's using just as much water.
Well, it's the same water that you wash your hands with.
Oh,
It is used to flush the excrement.
What if you touch the piss while you're washing your hands? Sometimes your hands can get close to the bottom of the sink bowl.
Now, one time I did this, and the splashage was so bad, so it got on the mirror.
You've done this more than once?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you know how, like, when you pee in a urinal, sometimes the pee will splash back at you?
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you?
Yes.
So, is it the same with the sink? Because, you know, in a urinal, you're almost peeing right onto the wall.
No, it ricochets off the sink and hits the mirror.
So then you have...
If you don't clean it up, it makes, like,
mirror.
little spots. And you have to wipe it down later. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, so back to my story. So I didn't want to wake anyone up, so I used the sink. Now, downstairs I have the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink. Let's go over the pros and cons, alright? The kitchen sink, more water, more room to pee, less chance of a ricochet. However, it comes up to about my belly button. The sink does. So you have to do the one-legged dog maneuver.
Sure.
Or we could use the bathroom sink, which, I mean,
it's lower. There's food and stuff. Were there dishes in your kitchen sink at the time?
Not at the time. No,
not at the
No.
time. But there's gonna be food stuff
Well,
you eat.
the way my sink is, there's like the garbage disposal and there's the
Yeah.
actual sink. I pee in like the garbage disposal.
Okay, so did you choose the bathroom?
Well, all right, yes. Well,
you chose the bathroom.
but the bathroom sink is the perfect height. So I pee in the bathroom sink, and I decide it takes a while to drain. So I decided, well, I'm just gonna let it sit there and let it drain.
So you're telling me the piss just pulled up in your sink?
Well, yeah,
It
and it was slowly draining.
Oh.
But then it stopped draining,
So
and there was a lot of pee in the sink.
So you're just stuck in this situation with a bowl full of piss, basically.
A sink.
Well, yeah, it's a sink.
To make matters worse, I hear noise upstairs. Someone in my family is awake. They could come downstairs at any moment. I go into panic mode, alright? So, I do what any reasonable person would do. I grab paper towels and mop up the ear.
How high was the puddle?
If the sink's here,
Well,
about
inches wise. Yeah, I get that. But like,
about 2 inches.
okay, so 2 inches and you just stuck a handful of paper towels.
Yes, but have you ever tried to flush paper towels?
It doesn't work. Yeah, I've tried to flush.
Well, I have, and I realized this wasn't going to work out. So I have most of it mopped up, and
just handfuls of
and I just have to grab
piss.
it with my hands, and I can either throw it away or throw it outside, or, well, at this point, I don't know what to do. I just throw it in the trash can. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Then I grab paper towels, and I finish the job, and I put it in the toilet and flush it.
So, you flush the paper towels.
Yeah.
Did it clog the toilet?
No. I didn't flush the paper towels. I took the paper towels, put them in the trash can.
Okay.
Forgot about that, and used toilet paper
Okay.
to finish the job, the sink. And I put those in the toilet and flushed it.
You know why paper towels don't flush?
They're paper towels?
Yeah, and they're more absorbent. Like, you know the commercials with where they like absorb the liquids? It'll absorb the toilet water.
Yeah.
and it won't flush.
On a scale of sandpaper to ShamWow, it's probably like a 7.
Probably like a 7. Yeah, I'll agree with that. It depends on the toilet paper and the paper towel too. Like one might say best in town, and the other might say best around. You know?
Yeah. Well.
Okay. So, did anybody find out about the
No.
peeing in the sink? No one found out?
Nope. No one in my family.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I mean, what if your family listens to this? What if Matthew's John's little brother. What if Matthew listens to this? Okay.
We were eating supper, and my dad was talking about something, so I was looking over at him. And Matthew has an ice cream cone from Chick-fil-A and a glass full of water. Like an actual glass, not like a cup. So I see him like start to tilt his ice cream cone, and he's like looking at it or something. But I'd put that out of my mind, and I look over at my dad, and he's continued talking. About 15 seconds later, I look back at Matthew, and the ice cream cone, the ice cream falls into the glass of water.
No.
And I see this, and I choose not to say anything just because I want to see how Matthew reacts for about 10 seconds.
Sure.
He just went about his day, and I was like, Matthew.
Cool. So did he throw the water out?
No.
Oh, sure. Have you seen that commercial? There's a commercial. It's floating around on Instagram. And it's just a guy. And it says, have you ever nicked your balls while shaving? Have you seen that?
Yes. Yes on both questions. Yes, I have nicked my balls while shaving. And that is why I made the switch to trimming. You have to trim.
Oh, okay. I can get on board with that. It's like a lawn, you know, like your front yard. It's not. You can't have nothing there. Yeah, you don't dig up the ground. You just keep it nice and even.
Well, here's the hard part about that. With scissors,
oh, yeah.
There's a lot more room for.
You have to. It's like golfing. They plan the swing before they do the swing. Trimming, you have to plan the snip before you snip.
The only problem is, I might be scared I'm going to be in the shower, and I'm going to look down, and a piece of water hits my ear in a weird way that I don't like, and I just freak out and misfire. And
Miss-snip? Miss-snip. Wait, so you do it in the shower?
Of course.
Do you really?
Yeah.
But
I'm not going to stand over the toilet and have...
But then does the hair, like, clog up the drain? Maybe that's why when you pissed in the sink...
I don't care about drains.
Maybe... I know, I can tell. Maybe that's why when you
It's all pipes.
Well, sure. How do you wipe?
Wipe?
Yeah.
Standard. My right hand.
Right hand. So, front to back.
I stand up.
You stand up?
Yes,
Do you
front
really?
to back.
Do you really stand up?
Yep, I stand up.
I do a lean.
You lean?
I lean. Yeah.
No, that's just uncomfortable because
Well, it can get a little uncomfortable.
that puts you in a compromising position.
Dude, standing up would make me feel so vulnerable. Anybody could attack me if I'm standing up and wiping.
Yeah, you're right. My family walks in on me all the time. Not even just my family, just people. I get walked in on a lot.
Not just your family?
No, not just my family. One time, one of my neighbor's kids, and I was just pooping, and they just opened the bathroom and start washing their hands. I'm like, I'm in here.
So you're just popping a squat.
Yes.
Waiting on your little turtle to peek through. And a kid walks in?
Yeah.
Did you know the kid?
No, I mean, not
like,
very
kinda?
well.
Like,
yeah. Well, speaking of bathrooms, do you guys know what a squatty potty is? Do you know what a squatty potty is?
Yes, I know what a squatty potty is.
Well, I don't have one, but we have like a...
Well, okay. A squatty potty is the thing that makes your knees go up real high.
Yeah, it's kind of like a stool for your feet.
Yeah, so when you poop, it's
a
supposed
stool
to make you...
that helps your stool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a stool that... Yeah, it makes it bigger and better when everything comes out.
Yeah, well, I don't have a squatty potty, but we have a... kind of like a wooden container that you put towels in. I don't know, I didn't buy it, but... it works perfectly. And I gotta say, I can't poop without it.
Did you take shop in middle school?
No.
Okay,
I didn't get to take shop.
Well,
I did.
we built these wooden stools that are about mid-calf in height. And so sometimes I would bring it into the bathroom with me and put my feet up on it and try to poop. But I would always have the problem of... So usually when I poop, I lean forward and I put my elbows on my knees.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, but when I'm have the stool in there and I'm trying my homemade squatty potty, I lean backwards, and it's uncomfortable to me because sometimes my back would hit the porcelain back of the toilet.
Yeah.
And then how do you so when you have the squatty potty and you stand when you wipe, does it put you up like an extra foot?
Oh no, we
like, do you stand on the
No. I
You moved it
simply
out of
just
the way.
move it out of the way.
You simply just move it out of the way. Okay. What kind of toilet paper do you use?
The best.
What kind?
We buy it bulk from Sam's Club.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's cool.
We have so much toilet paper.
We, at one point, Mom was into couponing, like the extreme couponing.
Yeah, couponing.
And she probably got a year's supply of toilet paper. And it was just in the bathroom, and sometimes you ever run out of toilet paper, like when you haven't finished wiping yet? So you have to do that little duck walk with your pants around your ankles to get more toilet paper.
Wait.
Yeah, this is okay. Wait, let me go back. Okay.
Okay.
So Mom was couponing and she got a bunch, like a year's supply worth of toilet paper, and I just when that year's supply ran out, it was like my house got nuked. No one knew what to do. It was code browns everywhere. We were just sitting on the toilet, with nothing to do, nothing to wipe with or anything.
Have you ever ran out of toilet paper and there's no toilet paper in that bathroom, but there's toilet paper in the other bathroom? So you have to retreat with your pants down. I don't have the dignity to pull my pants off.
Yeah, well you can't.
Yeah. So I just make sure the coast is clear. I open the door and I simply waddle with my underwear down.
Yeah, waddle. That's the right word. Yeah, no, I get that but your bathroom is upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, I hadn't had to do that in a while because if we stopped buying toilet paper right now, we have enough to last until Flag Day.
Yeah, when's Flag Day?
That's
what I thought.
When's near Columbus Day?
I don't know.
No, wait. No, it's in June.
So you think you could go until June without having to buy more toilet paper?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so has it happened to you? If you know you're running out of toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
And so you try to make it work.
Yeah.
With that little bit, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So you got to do the waddle.
Yeah.
But you really have to make sure in that last wipe before you get up that you clear off anything that might drip. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So one time I was getting ready to shower and I had to poop. And so I didn't want to poop after I showered because, it's that slimy, nasty wetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's just the worst poop ever. And the worst wiping experience ever. So I pooped before. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm getting ready to shower. I probably don't need to wipe. Worst mistake I have ever made in my life.
That's worse than going commando.
Oh yeah, that's worse than going commando because when I shower, the water drains, but it's just not. It doesn't drain as soon as it hits the thing. It pulls up a minute, and so if you're thinking about it, with other stuff that was dripping and needed to be cleaned off, it was all pulling up.
Have you ever went commando?
Pants on, no underwear?
Yeah.
Or completely nude?
No, that's pants on, no underwear. That's
Pants on, no underwear. Okay, yeah, I guess I have.
I remember very vividly in elementary school, one day I went commando, and the playground felt very weird that day. I remember one time.
The playground.
Luke was wearing this orange, huge jacket.
Our buddy Luke.
Huge coat, jacket, whatever you want to call this thing. Like a snow coat. But it was April, it was warming up. I was like, Luke, how are you wearing a coat? I can barely wear a shirt. And he said, I forgot my shirt. So he was basically going to go commando. With that.
On top.
Yeah.
On top commando.
It's the invert, or the reciprocal of commando.
The reciprocal of commando. I like it. Speaking of flushing and Luke, our friend Luke, have you ever pooped in his house or recently?
Not recently.
It doesn't
I
work.
have.
I
used to poop in there all the time.
I know, but recently it does not work. His toilet is the worst toilet ever. Everything clogs. You could get a lima bean, put it in the toilet, flush it, and it would freaking clog the toilet.
Here's the thing. They used to think my toilet was awful. And I was like, how do you keep clogging my toilet? I have to pull up the drain, and here's like the little chain.
Oh, like in the tank?
Yeah, you have
tank?
to reach in the tank
Yeah,
and pull
yeah,
it.
yeah. No, Luke's is the worst. And his mom put up a sign she wrote on a piece of paper, if you clog it, make sure you flush it. And it's hanging up behind the toilet. And then she had another one for a long time that was, hold the handle down until it's all the way flushed. And then...
I've never seen a sit-down toilet overflow. I've seen urinals overflow.
You've seen urinals
I've
overflow?
seen I was in Arby's with Matthew. And I flushed the urinal, and it started to overflow. And I didn't want to deal with this, so I just left.
Well, that's Arby's, man. That's why you don't go to Arby's.
Who knows how much water was
People
on
need
that
to
floor?
stop shooting up schools and start shooting up Arby's or something. I hate
Yeah,
Arby's. Nobody that goes to Arby's is cool.
Yeah. So pretentious with the way they spell the A's. Like, it's all like curvy. It's like cursive, but
It's not.
they don't even have the dignity to write out in cursive. It's like Arby's.
I know, that's hard. You remember that time we went to Arby's?
It looks like a head or something.
You remember that time we went to Arby's? Before we were going to the drive-in to watch some movie?
Yeah.
I think we were in the bathroom and we called it Adam and John's Bathroom Adventure. You remember that? We had paper towels and we were wetting them and throwing them at each other.
Well, here's the thing about if some of you don't know, pooping after you shower is the worst feeling you can have.
Oh, yeah. I talked about this. Like, it's
Yeah,
slimy.
I know.
It's wet.
I wanted to come back to this point because you can go down two paths. If you take a hot shower, and let's face it, we all give into the temptation. We turn the little knob hotter and hotter and hotter to the point where it's almost like a workout taking a shower. Especially when you do other activities, and you get out of the shower, and you're not in the mood to poop, and your like butt is wet, so you don't know exactly where you need to wipe because it feels like you need to wipe everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. You know what Poseidon's kiss is?
What?
Okay,
No,
so it's when you're pooping, and the water splashes back up. That's called, and it hits you in the butt.
I always called it backsplash.
Backsplash? No, that's called Poseidon's kiss. So is that water clean or dirty?
Up until the moment poop hits it, I say it's clean.
Yeah, but if the poop hits the water and it causes the water to come up, that's Poseidon's kiss.
Was there poop already in the toilet? Did you pee in the toilet?
That happens
already?
sometimes. Or sometimes, has it ever happened to you when you're pooping and you wipe and then you realize you have to poop some more?
Yes, all the time.
That's the worst. That's when you know you have to get toilet paper. Like, you can't do that at school.
Yeah.
Like, school's toilet paper is the worst toilet paper known to man. Like, when we were talking about ShamWow and bark,
Yeah.
like, that is bark. Like you could get splinters from school
You
toilet
can
paper.
just see through the toilet paper.
Oh, I know. It's awful. It's
awful.
half ply. There's splinters in it. I mean, it just makes your butthole bleed, Sean. Like, one time, okay, I don't poop at school because I hate their toilet paper. And there's no stalls. There's no doors on the stalls,
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't mind an audience. But, like, it's the wiping with that crap that I just crapped, but I don't want to wipe with more crap and get splinters. One time I had one of those poops. It was like I half shat out a Sharpie. So there's just a Sharpie, like, sticking out. Not really, but that's what it was like, because I kept wiping and wiping and wiping. I was probably at, like, 10 or 11 wipes, and I still had to keep going. And by the time I was done, like, it hurt to walk. Like, I was so raw, and I looked down at the toilet paper, and there was just like, oh, there's some blood on the toilet paper. Like, I just wiped myself so hard and awful. Like, if I had some Charmin Extra Soft, I would not have bled that day and have this awful experience now to talk about.
Have you ever been to a bathroom of a relative and you think, do you buy your toilet paper from high schools?
Oh, yeah.
Where do they get that?
Oh, yeah. That's how it
Hotel
is at,
toilet paper, man.
that's how it is at work. I can only, go to the bathroom at certain times.
Yeah.
At work, and I have to do it fast when I need to. And, like, when I know I have to poop, it's bad because there's no using that toilet paper and going fast because it doesn't get anything up.
Yeah. The human's central nervous system can adapt to almost anything you can put it through, and I've trained mine very hardly over the years to control like what time I poop. Like
Really?
I don't poop at school. I never do.
Yeah, I
Never.
Yeah, I don't poop at school either.
I don't think since elementary school I've ever pooped at school.
I mean, I have on occasion. I'll try to use, so Miss Foster, the drama teacher at our high school, she has her own private bathroom. So if I do need to poop, I'll go in there, but the toilet paper's still bad. And I think I've done that twice in my 4 years so far. And then once not in there. So I think I've pooped 3 times in 4 years I've been in high school. At school. You know, I pooped more at home.
Yeah. This is some good water. You know,
Yeah, we're drinking water.
all water tastes different.
That's a lie.
I think so.
No,
No.
you're lying.
I'm telling you. Your water, my water, it tastes different. Tap water, hot tub water, pool water, it's all different.
Yeah, but, well, of course that's different. There's other stuff in that water.
You ever drink like hotel water and it tastes like balloons?
Balloons? No, I never. Like what kind of hotel water? Like out of the sink?
Oh, like a steak, you know? Yeah,
Like when you go.
tap water. I don't believe in bottled water. That's for like the people at Flint, Michigan. They're too scared to use the real water.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, I would love it
God
there.
forbid. Oh God, state. I saw your bare ass too many times that night.
So,
And then, oh God. Okay, so interesting question for you that I've been thinking about a lot lately. What sport is going to be better with a tremendous amount of alcohol involved?
hockey all the way.
Hockey? Why hockey?
Because the substance we refer to as alcohol makes you belligerent, and hockey is the sport to be belligerent in.
What?
You fight a lot in hockey.
Yeah, sure.
And it's, I don't know, it's
Well,
perfect. It's the perfect
No.
sport.
Okay. Curling.
Curling.
Curling. You know the sweeping on the ice?
Yeah.
Imagine curling, but completely wasted.
All right. We scored a 10. Yes! We've won the Olympics.
No.
So we're going to have to ask you to leave Holiday Lanes.
And you know the shoes that they slide on?
yeah, like skates, right?
Yeah, no, they're not skates. They're
Not?
flat. They're flat shoes, just slippery.
Yeah, they're skates.
No, they're not skates.
They're skates.
They are not skates.
Well, how do they keep from sliding?
That's the thing. You know, that's like the trick.
Well, it's not as challenging as I thought it was.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, imagine alcohol mixed with curling. There's no sweeping in that.
What about shot put?
Oh, like throwing the rock?
Yeah, you turn around like one too many times and you wipe out like a team member.
Or you hit like a baby watching, you know? There's no winning mixing alcohol and shot putting. Okay, professional frisbee.
Professional frisbee?
Yeah, drunk.
I say no. You've got to be on top of your game when it comes to frisbee.
I agree with that.
It's like soccer, you know? You don't score that often. So every point really, really counts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like
I'm telling-
soccer, I mean...
If they added alcohol to soccer, I'd watch it a lot more than I
Oh,
do
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Now, are we talking about what would be better, watching wise or playing wise?
I think they both go hand in hand.
Both go. I don't think so. Because I think water polo. I'd like to watch drunk people play water polo, but I don't want to be the drunk person playing water polo.
That's how you drown.
That's how you drown. That's a man's sport. You ever watch water polo?
No, I've never seen it.
It is a man's sport. They're not allowed to like touch the bottom of the pool or the sides or anything.
You can't touch the bottom
No,
of the
you
pool.
can't. No. You
How
have
big
to-
is the pool?
It's a big pool, man. Like, oh, I guess it depends. You know, you play with what you got, but
But let's say like the Olympics.
yeah, I think it's an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
That's a big pool.
Yeah,
It's like a soccer
I think it
field
is.
sized
I think
pool.
it is. Yeah, it's a huge pool, so they're not touching anything besides the water and the ball.
What about the sides? You can't hold on to the
I don't
sides.
know. You can't hold on to the sides.
You
Like,
can't even push off the sides?
no.
Ooh.
Yeah, like they keep you like away from the sides completely. Like the court itself is not near the sides.
Yeah, but you know like regular polo, like
With
the
horses,
rich sport
yeah,
like, with
yeah.
horses.
Horse
I think
golf.
that's stupid.
Yeah, well, I don't understand it. It's horse golf.
Yeah.
But it's like croquet at the same time.
It's like abacuses or abacus.
Abaci.
Abaci.
Abaci. I don't know how to use them.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Hey, when's the last time you seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Now, are we talking Charlie in the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory?
The movie's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but We all know it as like Willy Wonka. You know,
No,
the real one, the original
The
one.
original, not the one with Johnny Depp. Now, I'm pretty sure that the original is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And
No.
the new one
The
is
original,
Charlie and the Chocolate
the original is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This new one's a remake.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe the new one's Willy Wonka. Anyway, watch the old one, 1971.
That old man used to scare me.
Gene Wilder.
Willie? Yeah, Gene Wilder. Because he, when he first met the kids, he falls.
Yeah.
But then goes into a somersault.
Yeah.
So he falls, and I'm sitting there. I haven't seen this movie in years. But I'm like thinking to myself, like, oh my god, this guy's dead.
That's what's scary. The boat scene always freaked me out.
That's in the new one.
No. You've got to watch this old one again. Trust me on this one.
It's been a long time, John.
That's the funniest movie you'll ever see. Kids watch it, but it's made for people like us.
It's made for people like us. I feel like there's a lot of stuff like that. Like SpongeBob. I mean, we're both pretty big SpongeBob fans.
Yeah.
And like when we were a kid, SpongeBob was awesome.
Yeah.
And then middle school happened, and the start of high school, and
Yeah.
I kind of dropped off SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But I've been watching a lot of SpongeBob lately.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's just as funny,
Yeah.
if not funnier, than when I saw it when I was little.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like there's just so much potential to laugh
Yeah.
at SpongeBob.
When you're little, you laugh at like the characters and the laughing and like the little jokes.
Like the funny nonsense.
Then you think you understand those jokes, and you're like, well, I've already heard that one before. And then you pick up on like the irony of the situation.
Yeah, like SpongeBob. I really hope that's your nose. You know, when his nose is peeking up in the concrete.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, especially the one where it's just Squidward, man.
Oh, Squidward's just. I watched yesterday, Karate Island.
Yeah.
You know, and then so he thinks he's the king of karate. SpongeBob does.
Yeah.
And then the whole shebang happens, and you know, it gets real, and the fighting happens with Sandy, and so they leave the island after being scammed into like real estate.
Yeah.
And then Squidward pulls up on a boat and says, "I'm here. I'm the king of clarinet." And then it ended the show. But just that 2 seconds of Squidward, I mean, it just made the episode.
Show me a clarinet player better than Squidward, and
I've yet to meet one.
I'll show you my balls.
John.
What?
I don't know.
No.
It's a pig's brain. Pig's brain. That's what I call him. Is pig's brain. Oh, back to the commando conversation.
Oh yeah.
It depends, you know, what you're wearing to go commando.
Yeah.
Like what pants or shorts you have on. Because if you have gym shorts on, it's a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
But you can see stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
called, you know what a camel toe is?
Of course I know.
Like
Yeah,
on a
yes,
woman.
yes.
Well, on a guy, like when you can see their thing through their gym shorts, it's called a frog's eye.
Frogs.
Because it looks like a frog's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the worst is like the chafing, you know, from like
Oh, the chafing's
from actual
the worst.
pants.
Yeah, the chafing's the worst. See, we're both in band, and we chafe in band. Do you ever get to chafe in band?
Nope.
You never get chafed in band?
Nope.
And you wear jeans quite a bit.
Yep.
See, the thing for chafing is Gold Bond.
Well, I don't have that problem.
Well, me and a couple other guys in band. Good, you gotta put the Gold Bond on before. It's kind of a thing. It's Gold Bond. It's the kiss of a winter's morn, right there on the inner thigh. Oh, you pour a little bit of the powder into your hand. You go into a stall in the bathroom. You take off your pants and you just clap right there on the thigh. And it is John, I can't describe it.
I like the way powder feels, though. I mean,
You don't like the way powder. Oh no! If you put too much on, you're entering the world of paste. Yeah, and that's when it's not okay. Because when you got that much sweat going on, and that much powder down there, it's like a cement glue type of scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, and then don't even bring up wiping after that. Dang it!
For
Spilled
those
that water
listening,
everywhere.
Adam just spilled water on his pants, and it kind of looks like Brazil.
That's kind of, I'm getting a Brazilian, John. I call it the landing strip. It's right on my thigh. Well, you know, we've been talking for a little while now.
Yeah.
So I think that just about runs out of everything I wanted to talk about today. What about you, John?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I mean, we were talking about toilets earlier. I want to flush more stuff down toilets.
Like what? It depends on the toilet too. Like if we're at Luke's house, there's no flushing anything down that toilet.
I want to flush like. What happens if you flush a golf ball down the toilet?
I mean, it depends on the toilet, I think, and it depends on the golf ball too, and the pipes. A lot of factors.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what about Post-it notes?
Flushing Post-it notes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a doozy at you.
All right.
A gerbil.
A gerbil
Yeah,
down the
like
toilet.
a hamster. Yeah.
Would it pass due to drowning or just?
No, it's alive. It's alive. But like you just get it and you put it in the toilet and you flush.
What if we gave it like a tiny like oxygen mask so it can go all the way down the sewer and get eaten by like a crocodile or whatever lives in sewers?
You remember the movie Flushed Away?
No.
You don't remember Flushed Away?
No.
It's about a mouse. That it's like stop motion, you know.
Yeah.
And it's about a mouse that gets flushed down a toilet or something, and it's Hugh Jackman. Just learned that it was Hugh Jackman.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen? Like the stupidest, just.
I mean, I thought Aquaman was awful.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's a recent one too. That's.
Yeah, and it's fresh on my mind. That's what I think about it. I'm sure there's dozens of other that I just hated.
Yeah.
But Aquaman, it's fresh on my mind. Like the flies are still swimming around it.
So I had my answer, but then I changed it this summer when I went to go see a double feature at the drive-in, Ocean's 8 and the new Jurassic World movie, like Fallen Kingdom or something like that.
Yeah.
That movie was so boring.
Wait, which one?
Both of them. They
Really?
were both awful, but Jurassic was way worse than Ocean's.
Oh yeah, I didn't think Ocean's 8 was too bad. It was different than the normal Ocean's movies.
Yeah.
That we used to.
There was, my car was acting kind of weird, and halfway through Ocean's 8, I said, I can't watch this anymore. So I turned on the air conditioner because it was getting like kind of hot
Sure, yeah.
in the car.
Yeah. No, outside. I turned on the air conditioner outside.
And well, I didn't want to listen to the movie anymore, so I turned on my phone, plugged it into the car, and started listening to Hound Dog by Elvis. All right, so I keep listening to Hound Dog by Elvis, and the next thing I knew, Jurassic World ends. Not fast enough. That movie was so long, so stupid. Don't watch it, or do. I'm not your boss.
Poor Chris Pratt.
When I try to,
Chris Pratt's gonna listen to this, you know.
Well, he shouldn't have done that movie. He knew what he was getting into.
Yeah, you're right. It was like two different movies in one, and neither of them were good.
I go to start the car, and you hear that infamous clicking, the clicking.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dead battery. I wasted my entire car battery listening to Hound Dog by Elvis Presley.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for listening to the WhiteSchaff podcast this week. We'll be back next week with some more stories to tell, things to talk about. Anything else to say, John?
Not right now. Let's go flush things down some toilets.
Let's go flush things down some toilets.
Wait, reverse that. Flush toilets down.
No,
hang on.
Flush things down toilets.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Toodles.